Okay, so Ginger Snap, here's a great question. I think this is a fabulous question. So, what are you most passionate about, and what do you wish you were more passionate about?
Okay. Well, I don't know what I wish I was more passionate about. Um, I'm passionate about music and writing and talking to interesting people.
You do, yeah. You are passionate about music. You play several instruments too,
Yeah.
so you put the time in to like learn these different instruments. You read sheet music.
Yeah, I do. I have a music. Yeah, I got a music. I have a music degree. Yeah.
Okay, so you're really passionate about music.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you wish you were more passionate about. Like you never wish you were passionate more about science, astrology.
Oh, I love them.
Okay, did
Yeah.
one of those grab you? Because
Oh, yeah,
they're
they do.
all open for grabs.
I'm very passionate about them, just as I am with music. It's
Okay,
just they're different. So
they are very
yeah.
different. They're like different sides of the brain too. Like the music side, that arts and creative side. That's the business. What is the best comeback that you've ever heard?
I don't know. I don't think I've really heard any good ones.
They're hard to remember. Like when you heard them,
Yeah,
you don't keep it. You know what I mean?
and I'm gonna be for real. If I tried to tell you a comeback that I've said or somebody else has said,
Yeah.
I'd just say it all wrong, and it would just sound not funny, and it would just be stupid.
I have one that I've remembered and I will never forget for the rest of my life. I would love to share it with you if you don't mind.
Yeah. Let's
So
hear it.
I have two sons, and when my oldest son was, he was at that age where sometimes kids still pee in their pants, but they're not wearing a diaper, right?
Okay.
So we were at the park, and he wanted to keep playing at the park, and I wanted to go, and I told him, we need to go, we need to go. And I said, we need to go so, you can go to the bathroom. And he said, no, I don't need to go to the bathroom. I said, okay. So he goes out and he plays and he plays and he plays. And sure enough, the front of his pants are like wet, right? So I go, oh my gosh, buddy, you peed in your pants. And he goes, I didn't. And I said, yes, you did. Your pants are wet. Look at the front of your pants. And I swear, he goes like this. He goes, must have been from last time. And just kept playing. He kept going like it was nothing. That's the best comeback I've ever heard. Like, well,
Really
there are some other ones, but that one was really okay. So that was my son. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that is his deal. Here's a great question. Aww. Who haven't you seen or talked to in a long time? Ginger, in a long time. You haven't seen or talked to them in a long time, and you hope they're doing okay. It's been a long day since I see you, my friend, and I hope that I will see you again. See you again. That's a little music to set the mood,
That's awesome.
So set the mood music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody you haven't seen.
No boy. You don't need to set the mood because it's definitely not no dude.
It ain't no dude, no.
Mm-mm.
It's a friend. It's somebody you haven't seen, and you hope they're doing. How do I say goodbye to? Where's my liquor? I'll pour some liquor. Anyway, anybody like that? It ain't no guy.
No.
Ain't no dude.
No. There's 3 girls that I met.
You're missing the gal. Okay. Well, we hope you'll see the gals very soon.
Yeah.
We're going to continue on with the lighthearted questions, but you will see the gals. They're doing okay, okay? What's something that you've never been able to do well?
I can't cook.
What? How you gonna not be able to cook? You're sitting in a beautiful kitchen. What do you use that kitchen for if you can't cook? That don't even make sense. You're toying with emotions right now. What do you mean you can't cook? You gotta what?
I don't cook. I don't really eat a lot of variety of anything, so I just never learned to cook.
Whatever. No. Who is the most humble person you know? Don't try to throw Jesus in there because you don't know Jesus personally. Who's the most humble person that you know? Homeboy humble.
Okay, my science teacher in middle school, his name was Mr. Murray. I mean, I haven't seen him since middle school.
Yeah.
I've never talked to him. I don't even know where he is. I'll never forget that he was such an awesome teacher, an awesome person, because in science class in middle school, sometimes we'd have to mess with, you have a chemistry set. I know that's chemistry, but there would be science stuff. I would constantly screw up things all the time, and I'd have to get rushed to the nurses because I'd mixed two chemicals that didn't go together, and then it would spill on me.
Were you that blow up the chemistry room kid?
I didn't blow anything up. I was just like, why can't I mix these two together? What will happen? I know they're not going to give me anything super dangerous in middle school, so why don't I just try it?
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I remember one time there was a song. I don't remember the song or anything. And he said, yeah, I wrote that song. And I looked at him and I just laughed. And I was like, you didn't write that song. That's not you singing. I didn't understand about the music world until I got older. And I always thought, oh my God, he probably really did write a song.
Right. And you were that kid that was like really giving him the blues. He probably remembers that, but what is the silliest reason someone you know, oh, this is a good one. What's the silliest reason someone that you've known has completely lost it? Completely silly reason. Like, you didn't have to go all there, bro. Sister, bro. What's really going on?
There's just too many. I see them all the time. People always have so much attitude towards people in customer service. It's like you go up and you are just this entitled person because that's what that whole customer service right bullshit's always supposed to be about. Like, well, I can treat you like shit because I'm fucking always right. You know why? Because somebody said so. So you go up to the person in customer service who is absolutely, they're not at the top. They don't control any of that shit you're talking about. Unless you honestly made a mistake, then okay, everybody makes mistakes, right? Mm-hmm. And so they're just these entitled people, and it's awful. And I've stuck up for people as much as I could anytime I've ever heard anybody just be stupid or just rude. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you such a dick? So yeah.
So that was that. Yeah. I remember a guy blew up at me. There used to be a company when the internet kind of first started, and I used to have to take my computer in to different places because I was still messing around with PC. Anyway, there was a company that was a pretty prominent company. It was called Egghead Software, or it's called Eggworks or something like that. Egghead? Yeah.
Egghead, okay.
So I had to take the sound card in to this Egghead.
Okay.
The guy was just really rude, and we were not connecting on the same vibe that day at all. Right. And I had finally just given up with him, and I decided I was going to just write a letter to their corporate, because I was like, I'm vibing with this.
Yeah.
So he's really upset, and I'm really upset. I said, listen, you know what I need? I need the corporate information to write a complaint. How about that? So where would I send my complaint? And he looked me dead square in the eye, and he goes, Egghead Corporation. And I was like, oh, fuck. Never mind. You are already in hell. Sorry, man.
Oh my God.
Egghead Corporation. You don't
With
need
the
me.
egghead? What the
Yeah,
hell?
you don't need me sending a salty letter to your Egghead Corporation people. That's the last thing you want. Never mind, man. Never mind. I'll tell you one thing. Here's something that I don't even know if this will make the show. I might edit this out because I'm about to go off on this little bitch.
No, okay.
Okay. There's this individual who wants to do my pedophile show this weekend. And it goes on this same question. The question is, what do you think somebody, they don't need to act a fool about? What's the silliest reason someone you've known has completely lost it? He's completely losing it right now. He's sending me these paragraphs of why he can't go on camera and talk about a pedophile problem in Hollywood because of his career. And he's so worried that somebody's going to see him on the internet and be like, oh my God, I don't want to work with you because I heard what you said about pedophiles. And it's like, are you fucking high right now? Nobody cares.
Why would that about?
Oh, because I guess he's such a prominent person in the entertainment industry.
Is that what it is?
That they're going to blackball him. They're going to be like, you know what? We was going to give you this $30 million contract, but, since you talked shit on the pedophile.
Right. That makes sense. Makes sense. Definitely. That's terrible. Makes sense.
Okay, but meanwhile, there are children who need that voice. If you really have something to say, there's children out here that are being trafficked and they don't have a voice, but you're afraid to say something because you're a grown-ass man, you know what I'm saying? Scared that some other grown-ass people don't want to work with you. Anyway, I might cut that out on the show.
Okay.
I'm just, I had to get off my chest. Fuck all that. Ginger Snap, what is quite possibly the most annoying thing ever? I already know.
Really?
Yeah, you told me.
Fuck, late ass people. Late.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Stop. There are exceptions. If your ass is constantly late, taking up somebody else's time, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. Don't be late. Be late. Be early. I mean, really. If you're gonna do it, show up early. Why you be late? You're gonna be late. I get you. I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. We got 2 more questions to round up our show. 20 questions tonight. 20 questions. What is the weirdest tradition your family has?
My family doesn't have any tradition. And if they do, I don't know them.
No, your family doesn't have anything that they do that you think?
I am not close to my family. I loved my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side, and I'm not close to anybody, so I don't fucking know what their weird tradition is.
What about in your inner circle of friends? So maybe you're one of those people, like your friends or your family.
They're my family. If they were having weird traditions, I guess I don't know them.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
You don't know, then you don't know. Last question. Dun, 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 dun. 20 questions with a girl was the show tonight. 20 questions for a girl. If you could choose anyone, living or dead, who would you choose to lead our country? Holy shit, that's deep. It just stays deep. If you could choose anyone, living or dead.
You know what?
Who would you choose?
I know who I would choose. I'm going to find this image, okay? Okay. Because this is important. Hang on a sec.
Anyone, everyone, anyone?
Okay. So if you can look at this, I would choose Mr. Bean, okay? You know why? Let me tell you. Then maybe people would see that people leading, like the president, aren't the ones that are in control.
Not okay? Mr. Bean. Hello, Mr. Bean. Oh, and we're out of time for this show. And that is a great way to close the show. Hey, listen, keep your eyes open. Look out for Mr. Bean running our country very soon. I like it very much. You know what I say at the end of the show, and I mean it. Guys, if you live the life you love, live with passion, okay? Live the life you love. Love the life you live. Thank you for my guest tonight, Ginger Snaps, Ace Michael Show.